Welcome back to Car Show 1, the channel where legends live on and horsepower never dies. Today, we're diving into the story of a car that changed the performance game forever. A car so raw, so fast, and so iconic that it became a symbol of American racing dominance. This is the 1965 Shelby Cobra 427, a brutal machine that's as wild today as it was nearly 60 years ago. To understand the Shelby Cobra, you have to start with one man, Carroll Shelby. A former racing driver with a passion for power, Shelby had a vision: take a lightweight European sports car body and drop a big American 5.8 under the hood. Simple formula, but the result, absolute magic. In the early 1960s, Shelby took the small and nimble AC Ace from Britain and stuffed it with a Ford V8, giving birth to the original 289 Cobra. But Carroll wasn't satisfied. He wanted more power, more speed, more dominance. So in 1965, he did what only a man like Shelby could do. He shoved a massive 427 cubic inch, 7.0 liter V8 into that little roadster. The result was the Shelby Cobra 427. And it wasn't just powerful, it was ferocious. This engine pushed out 425 horsepower, but in reality, it made more, up to 485 plus horsepower in competition trim. It was paired with a 4-speed manual transmission and rocketed the Cobra from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.2 seconds. In the 1960s, that was mind-blowing. Even today, that's quick. But the Cobra wasn't just about straight-line speed. It was built to race, and win. The 427 model came with a completely redesigned chassis, built to handle the brutal torque from the new engine. The frame was stronger and wider, the suspension was race-ready, and the car weighed just over 2,300 pounds, incredibly light for the power it delivered. Visually, the 1965 Cobra 427 is one of the most recognizable cars ever built. It has that signature curvy roadster shape, long hood, short rear deck, and wide fender flares that barely contain the fat tires. The front grille is simple but menacing, while the side exit exhausts scream power before the engine even roars to life. The Cobra doesn't just look fast, it looks dangerous. Inside, the cabin is bare and purposeful. No luxury, just black leather, a wood-rimmed steering wheel, a simple gauge cluster, and a shifter that dares you to push the limits. This isn't a car you sit back and relax in. This is a car you drive with both hands and total focus. On the track, the Cobra 427 was a monster. It competed in SCCA and FIA events, and Carroll Shelby even built a few competition and semi-competition models, also known as the CSX 3000 series. These were race-prepped cars with roll bars, side vents, bigger brakes, and lighter body panels. They were weapons on the circuit, and today, they're worth millions. Only about 300 original Cobra 427s were ever made. That rarity, combined with the car's legendary status and performance, makes it one of the most valuable collector cars in the world. Some examples have sold for over $5 million at auction. But the Cobra's influence didn't stop in the 1960s. Its DNA can still be felt today in cars like the Dodge Viper, the Ford GT, and even Shelby's modern Mustangs. It taught the world that American muscle and European finesse could coexist and dominate. And if you think the Cobra is just a piece of history, think again. Continuation models and high-end replicas are still being built today by companies like Superformance and Shelby American. These cars stay true to the original recipe but may use updated materials, safer suspension setups, and more reliable electronics. But the soul, it's still pure Cobra. Driving a 1965 Cobra 427 is an experience like no other. There's no traction control, no abs, no airbags. It's just you, the engine, and the road, with thunder in the exhaust and adrenaline in your veins. It's raw, it's mechanical, and it's alive. The 1965 Shelby Cobra 427 is more than a car. It's a symbol of American determination, creativity, and the need for speed. It's what happens when you ignore the rules and build a machine with one goal: to be the fastest. Thanks for watching Car Show 1. If you love classic muscle with a racing pedigree and a side of insanity, the Cobra 427 is your kind of car. Let us know in the comments. Would you take this beast over a modern supercar? Or is this the ultimate weekend toy? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Here at Car Show 1, we bring you closer to the machines that made history, and the ones making it now.